So, you just dropped $1,000 to start playing Axie Infinity. Great. You've been playing now for a few weeks and made back your money by selling SLP. Even better. Well, now you're thinking to yourself, I can play on 2 accounts and make double the money. Well, you, like many others, never read the Axie Terms of Service. And if you did, you would know that playing on multiple accounts will get you banned. I'm sure a lot of you are scared that your account could get banned at any time, especially because it costs a lot of money to start playing Axie Infinity. And since no one actually ever reads the Terms of Service for any game that they play, I've taken the liberty to do that for you and break it down in the simplest way. I'll only break down relevant sections in the Terms of Service because a lot of the stuff is just standard legal mumbo-jumbo. And I'll make sure to explain everything in the most condensed and fun way possible. Number 1. Intellectual property rights. This is basically saying that Sky Mavis, the developers, own all the rights to Axies and their likeness. Standard stuff, sort of like Disney owning Mickey Mouse and all the other characters. But they actually have a section covering fan art, and it says that you can only make fan art of a certain Axie if you either own that specific Axie or ask permission from its owner. The artwork has to clearly state Axie Infinity fan art and link to the official Axie Infinity website and also link to the Axie that was used for the inspiration. Oh, and if you want to profit from your Axie artwork in any way possible, you can only make a maximum of $10,000. Otherwise, you need an official licensing agreement with Sky Mavis. Number 2. User representations. This is the section where most of the players often violate, which can lead to getting suspended or banned. So we can go through this section a little bit more thoroughly. The first 2 parts of the section say that all information that you submitted when you registered on the site was true, accurate, current, and complete, and that you will have to keep this information updated. This is easy, after all, who would ever lie about their identity in the internet? The 3rd and 4th part says that you have to be able to legally comply with the terms of use and not be a minor, which means if you are considered a minor where you live, you can be banned for not being old enough to play this game. The 5th part basically says that you can't access the game through automated and non-human means, whether through a bot, script, or otherwise. And I think that's pretty clear in Sky Mavis' stance that you can't use bots, macros, or any kind of cheating tools. The 6th and 7th part says that you can't use the game for any illegal purposes, and that you don't break the law by playing the game. So if your country doesn't allow cryptocurrency trading, then you can't play this game. The 8th part is the most important and what everybody has questions about. You can only play on 1 account within any 24-hour period. Now, I see people ask about this all the time, and there's some confusion, especially when you look at the Axie community Discord. And people there always reply with this amazing graphic that will easily explain most of the common questions. Now, this graphic should be self-explanatory, but a lot of people still ask questions. So let's go through some of the more common ones. So in the first image, it's pretty clear each person has their own device and they're all playing under one Wi-Fi. But in the image, only 2 people are playing on the same Wi-Fi. Can it be more? Yes, there's actually no limit to how many people are playing on one Wi-Fi network, as long as all of you are all on different devices. Here you can see one person playing 1 account on 2 devices. You can play it on unlimited amount of devices. You can have it on your PC, tablet, iPhone, Android phone, TV, calculator, smart fridge, and however many devices you want to access, as long as it's 1 account only. Now here we have to talk about account sharing. And yes, account sharing is allowed. You can share your account with your scholars, your relatives, whoever you want really, even other people around the world. Multiple people can log in and play 1 single account. The last panel of the image is the only one not allowed. 1 person playing 2 accounts on separate devices. Again, we just read the terms of use, which states that you can only play on 1 account within 24 hours. But still, people ask, how do they even know that 1 person is playing 2 accounts? The answer is, they have some special powers that we don't know about. You may think that they don't know, but you know deep down that they know. and they're always watching you. Always. Lots of people have been banned for playing multiple accounts on multiple devices before. And they always ask, how did the devs know? Well, the devs don't have to tell you anything. Because if they do, people will take measures to avoid being caught in the future. Another common question that people usually have is if they can own multiple accounts. And yes, the dev team has even publicly supported what are called scholarship programs, which means you can own multiple accounts, but you just can't play all of the accounts at once. Now on to the last part of the section, which basically states that if you don't obey the previous rules, they can suspend or terminate your account and your Axies however they deem fit. I've heard of suspensions that last 30 to 120 days because some people have accidentally logged into their account on the same device within the 24-hour period. And there were also some people who were permanently banned and not allowed to make new accounts after being caught. Number 3. User registration. You are responsible for keeping your username and password safe. Also, if you have an inappropriate username, like the devs can remove or change your username. Number 4. Prohibited Activities. Basically, this section just tells you not to steal, scam, mislead, or cheat people. Don't try to hack the game or other players. Don't harass other players or devs. Basically, just be a decent human being. Number 5. Fee and payment. This section just states that the game runs on the Ethereum blockchain and that you are responsible for the transactions you make. If you accidentally sent something to the wrong address, well, that's your own fault. In addition, whenever you conduct a transaction with another user, Axie Infinity will take a 4.25% commission for the value of the transaction. I personally haven't sold anything myself, but I assume that this commission is taken whenever you sell Axies or land. The last part of the section just means if you make money through the game, you are responsible for paying your taxes depending on your country's rules. Number 6. Submission. If you submit any ideas, feedback, or suggestions in the game and Sky Mavis decides to use it, they don't have to pay you anything. Number 7. Third-party website and content. And number 8. Advertiser. We can mostly skip through these two sections because this is just Sky Mavis saying if you click through one of the links that isn't Axie Infinity related, then it's not their problem. Number 9. Termination. Sky Mavis and Axie Infinity has the right to suspend or ban your account without any notice given to you, and for any reason or even no reason whatsoever. They can also delete accounts whenever they want to. And if you get banned or suspended, you are prohibited from making a new account. Don't worry, if that sounds scary, well, that's because it is. I'm not here to comfort you, I'm just the bearer of bad news. Number 10, Governing Law, and number 11, Dispute Resolution. These two sections just state that if you want to sue Axie Infinity or Sky Mavis, then you have to do it in the Cayman Islands for some reason. Number 12 to 17, Disclaimers, Limitation of Liability, Assumption of Risk, Indemnification, User Data, Miscellaneous. All of these are just basic legal wording about how everything that happens is your fault, and your fault alone. Just like real life. You are responsible if you lose money, if you get scammed, do a wrong trade, buy a banned Axie, get your data corrupted. They don't legally have to help you recover any of these. You can complain all you want, but all you have the power to do is write a bad review. If you made it here, then congratulations! You made it to the end of the terms of use for Axie Infinity. I successfully tricked you into reading the whole thing and accepting the terms of use. Now you can be banned or suspended with the full wrath of Sky Mavis. So recently there was a case of a mass banning of accounts and Axies that involved changing the clock on your device so you can bypass the maintenance screen of the game during scheduled maintenance. While that sounds absurd, this is still considered an exploit. And like most games, if you find anything that could potentially be an exploit, you should report it to the Sky Mavis team directly. Don't go around abusing it and then complaining when your account gets banned. But if you feel like you have been unfairly banned, go ahead and write to the Sky Mavis team to have it appealed or reversed. If the ban is not reversed, then you might have done something that violates the terms of use or potentially exploits the game. And if you are banned now and Sky Mavis has not reversed your ban, then I have some bad news for you. You're not getting unbanned. You can maintain your innocence, but in my experience, where there's smoke, there's fire. After all, who would ever lie on the internet? Thanks for watching. I've received many inquiries on granting scholarships. If you all subscribe and watch more videos of mine, maybe I can make enough money to offer more scholarships to you guys. If you enjoyed, please like, share, and subscribe. It really helps me out. Leave a comment down below if you got banned or know someone who got banned for something. Maybe it'll help out other people reading the comments. See you guys in the next video. Bye!